Looks like it's 3 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon and it's time to go live. How's everybody doing? Y'all, it's so good to see everybody's name pop up. How very cool. Now, we got a bad line of thunderstorms coming, and it does not sound good. I don't think we're going to have a power issue. All our power is underground, but we're going to keep our fingers crossed. But also, we got something else to talk about that's coming this way. Actually, two things. But I hope everybody's got something good on your work table. It's a good day to work on leather. And if we can't work on it, it's a good day to talk about working on leather. Y'all, it's good to see everybody's name pop up. Dean, first one in the shop. And let's see, where are we? Was it Ralph? Yeah, Ralph, poster already on it. Ralph, very cool. We got a good giveaway today. Now, me and Miriam, I called her. We are going to do a poster because I got a couple left from Fivings. So I called Miriam, like, we've been doing posters for a couple of times now. Yeah, well, okay. So we're going to do something a little bit different, but I think you're going to like this. I think so. So we're going to talk about that at 3:15, and we'll fill you in on all the details at 3:15. Then at 3:45, Miriam's going to pick a winner. And again, I think you're going to like this because, yeah, we're going to aim at a certain segment of us. Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. But also, fall is a coming, and that is the pinnacle for us crafters, but also us costumers. Halloween, right? Yeah, Halloween. Halloween. Did I say that correctly? It's not like I haven't been saying that my whole life, but for us costumers, Halloween. Yeah, man. But also us crafters, holidays are coming up. Time for some gifts, making some great stuff for family, friends, coworkers, neighbors, and us. It is our time to shine. Yeah. So the only downside is winter is right behind fall. And I'm not a fan. I'm not right. Right. 2 stars, right? Does not suggest. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, not really. I just, one of my superhuman traits is complaining. And, all the pros say go with your strengths, right? So, but no, I love the winter, especially for working on our projects. Get tucked into our shop. It's cold outside. We got the heat going, some good music. Maybe we're lucky enough to have, family, the neighbors, friends, kids, spouse. That's a good night working on a project. So that's a coming up. But also for those of us on the other side of the planet, it's warming up and summer is a coming. I'm a little envious on that point, but nonetheless, fall is a great time. That's coming, but also Helene is coming. Helene, am I saying that correctly? Yeah, she's bearing down on us. And y'all in Florida, everybody, big prayer for our friends in Florida. It could be a bad one. It could be a bad one. They're saying what, 3 maybe by landfall? And as it's looking, it's going to hit right in the panhandle. Y'all tuck in, batten down, hang on, or get out of the way. But also prayers for Louisiana, Mississippi, Bama, Georgia, South Carolina. We don't know what this thing's going to do. But the funny thing, the first graphic we saw, literally right over our house. Yeah. Okay, it's looking like it's shifted a little bit left now, but again, y'all, big prayers for all our friends in Florida. They're going to need it. Um, for us, we don't know what'll happen. I mean, it could be a light drizzle with a nice breeze, or it could be tornadoes and trees coming down. We just don't know. We're 500 miles from Florida, from the coast. We don't know what's going to happen, but even Jerry, I think y'all have got some. Jerry's up near Nashville. It's got some warnings going on up there. Flipped up, and I love watching the weather. I don't know if that my age, right? Is the Weather Channel the next thing on my TV 24/7? I don't know, but I've always loved weather. In fact, I wanted to be a weatherman. That's why I went into broadcasting. But things took me a different direction. And in fact, we got a bad line of storms, y'all, going from like Dothan, Alabama, all the way up to Charleston. That's what's about to hit us. And I'm starting to hear some thunder and rain on the door, which is not a good sign. That means the rain ain't falling right down. But anyway, prayers for our friends all along the coast. We're going to talk a little bit of leather. We got some fun stuff to talk about today. We do. I got to go up to Ohio last week. We shot some videos. I think we're going to get 3 videos out of that. Shot a bunch of raw footage. Great time. Great. I love. If you can get to Ohio, go. I mean, Weaver is a big building full of the friendliest people you've ever been around. I get to walk, and you can too, but I get to walk amongst the warehouse with the just racks of beautiful leather. I just want to touch and take every one of them and just make stuff, make stuff. But yeah, we got some pretty leather to give away today. We're gonna talk about that, but we shot a video, or at least the raw footage, of how our leather, when we place an order, how our leather's picked and packed. And Boone, oh, Boone helped me out. You're gonna love Boone. Absolutely, he's great. He's the one that helps us. He's gonna pick out your leather typically. Um, we did one in our dye shop. We're gonna talk about that because another game changer at Weaver, another game changer for us crafters, not necessarily for the production shops, just for us. We've got something to look at on that one. And let's see the other video. Oh, yeah. One of our vendors that makes our tools. Oh, man. I know I'm talking to, I've been shooting all morning. So, excuse me, my voice. I know not to do that. Excuse me. Yeah, make sure we come back off of mute. Yeah, I've been shooting all morning. I know I'm not supposed to do that. I just got to get video shot because that clock is always ticking. And Friday, wow, does that come up fast. Now, when I wasn't making videos, Friday didn't get here that fast. Yeah, now it does. It's really, but the point is, I think we got a couple of great videos shot up there. I got to help shoot some of the flash sale videos. Got some good products there. Miriam said, pick some of the stuff you love for the flash sales. I did. Yeah. So anyway, all right. So Dean, Ralph, y'all, it's great to see your name pop up. Absolutely. Jerry King, we'll talk later. Jerry called me while I was up there and I said, yeah, I'm in a meeting. I can't talk. Got back, well, after a 9-10 hour drive home, totally didn't think about it. So Jerry, we'll talk. But Nan Parsons, are you, Nan, I think you're down on the coast. I think so. Y'all, sorry, I can't remember all of this. I don't remember what I did yesterday. So trying to remember where everyone is. It's hard and it's rude. I should know that. And I should know how to pronounce everybody's name. Forgive me if I don't, but let's talk some leather, some food. Yeah. Um, okay, in Ohio. Because we got to talk food for a second. I always take a cooler because I'm gonna leave with pastries, pies, and these are for family and friends and neighbors. Pastries, pies, produce, cheese, fudge. They have something called a snuggle. Yeah, one of the bakeries up there. It's like a very light pastry, but it's about that long. They take the pastry and they twist it. Then there's like cream cheese, and then there's glaze. Oh, and the elephant ears and the lady fingers. Oh, let's stop right there. The point is, every time I come home from Ohio, I come home with boxes of stuff to pass around to family and friends. Yeah, after 9 years of doing this, if I don't come home with stuff, we're going to have a small uprising. It's going to be a polite, very friendly uprising, but uprising nonetheless. But the point is, if you ever get up there, you're going to plump up. Yeah, I can absolutely get the Amish food. Oh man, they don't hold back. They do not hold back. So anyway, Trooper Maz. Oh, let's see. Hello, everyone from UK. Trooper Maz, big hello right back across the pond. Glad you're with us. Glad to see your name pop up. Come on in and make yourself at home. You are amongst good family. And I want to mention this because last time, typically I always forget to say this, but at the end of the live, I just leave the comment section open for, 5-10 minutes. If there's something in there I didn't see, and I apologize for not being able to see all of these. I hate that. But there's a lot. There's a lot. So thank you for the job security. I think sometimes we get up to 11 or 1,200 comments in a 1 hour live. Again, thank you for that. Makes my day. I've said this before, but I write a script because when I started doing it, I mean, you got to write a script, right? Yeah. But when I started doing it, I didn't know if anybody was going to show up, right? I didn't know if I was just going to have to roll for an hour talking. So, but out of that came some great subjects. The craft fails, notes from the boss, fun things like that. Well, notes from the boss. Well, they are fun because they're always sales, right? They're always sales. But anyway, I left it open for a little bit. But Billy Blaze, had a great comment. And actually, I thought so much of it, I wrote it down on last week's script. Billy Blaze said, take care, family. Absolutely. Our Leathercraft family, there's like 11,000 of us now. It's a big family. Yeah. Yeah. Family reunions are going to be an issue. Right? And gifts, we've done the math on this. What do we have to do? 350 gifts a week? Oh, we can do that. Oh, we can knock that out. We're crafters. We're leather crafters. We can knock that out, right? I don't know. Maybe just a card, right? Anyway, but Billy hit it right on the nose. Take care, family. That's exactly right. Hallelujah for that. Bless your hearts for being here. I hope it's worth your time. I'm going to do my best to make that happen. So, all right, let's see. Okay, we talked about food. we talked about Helene and Halloween. Yeah, the problem with Halloween, I always keep trying to come up with great project ideas, but I always seem to come up short. I mean, for us costumers, oh, no end of the possibilities, right? But kind of set aside standalone projects, I'm just a little bit short. One year I did a pumpkin mouse pad, and it was cool because I should have got it. It never made it to video stage. I think it's cool, but it just went. Anyway, the pumpkin is kind of being torn off into the breeze. That's rough. Anyway, I don't know why that never one made it. That are right. Ooh, Chuck, you're the best one to do videos because you talk real good. Right, so anyway, I didn't grab it, but the point is, I always come up short on good standalone Halloween projects. We can do some wet form bulls, skeleton hands, spiders, blah blah stuff like that. But I'm looking for the knock us out project, and I haven't gotten there. One year I did a spider web with our wax thread, and and I didn't grab that. I'll see if I can't get all this together for next time because we're still a little bit out from Halloween. But took a hoop, made a spider web with our white wax thread, and then a piece of web with a little wet form spider. That's creepy looking. It's in the shop. It's not on. Anyway, I was like, I thought that was cool, but the boss said, meh, right? Meh. Yeah. So like, okay, we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. So 9 years later, I'm still coming up short. Right? So, oh man, but the list of project possibilities, I just can't. There's too many. There's too many. There's too many. There really is. Um, I have a list, and it just keeps growing. And now and then we got a project because I had one go south on us. Oh boy, this is like craft fail 1 to 10. This was an 11. Yeah, I'm gonna redo it because it's a beautiful project, and we do all kinds of things. We're gonna do bleed knot, slotted conchos. We're gonna use some of our embossed leather, some of our English bridal. We're gonna sew it on the cub. It's gorgeous. Yeah, dude. Well, you'll say it. Let's don't go into that old chestnut because I'm gonna walk away from that one. Yeah, yeah. Let's don't even go into that. Yeah, major craft fail. So, anyway, we're gonna redo it. Problem was I had the wrong weight of leather. I knew that from the start. The leather was too heavy. I knew that. Yet I persevered. Yeah, right. Great. The one time I'm persistent in my life is on that one. But I'm going to start it again Monday. We'll get that one out there. Um, let's see. Okay, so talked about the mothership. Um, Snuggles. Yeah, I know. I just keep because I always bring some of those home. I do, and now there's a couple of Miriam said I looked here my whole life and I didn't know they had these. So when I went up, she had a big box and they had some Snuggles and donuts in there. Oh man, you never fail to eat it, Weaver. You never fail to eat. Um, it's fun because the Amish, a large majority of our workforce is Amish. Friendliest people, always got a smile, a friendly hello, love to talk. They eat. Okay, here's an example. So one time I was there, I left and I went into engineering, which is where they make all of our racks and tables and maintain equipment. There is a crock pot this big of homemade sausage gravy and a bowl this big of biscuits. I left there. The next room, already. Okay, I just got to quit talking. Good Lord. Giveaway time. Okay. Anyway, let me finish that because the next department I went handmade, homemade fry pies. The next department, yeah, and it just didn't end through the whole building. Anyway, all right. So, giveaway. Now, this was from me to you. This is from my shop to your shop. So, contiguous US, we got to do that. I almost want to just suck it up and pay for it wherever in the world it needs to go. I want to do that, but all right, contiguous US only. We'll pick a winner. Miriam will pick a winner at 3:45. Now, the entry word is poster. We stayed there. Poster. Ralph already on it, right? The giveaway or the entry word is poster. But like I said, we talked to Miriam. Right? Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. All right. We're going to do one that's more aimed for our ladies. All right. Well, not necessarily, but maybe sort of. Okay. Here's why I say that. Because isn't that a cool Fibings poster? Now, it's more of a placard than a poster, but a lot of us don't have a lot of room in our shops for the bigger poster. I don't. I got patterns everywhere. Well, and swords. Right. Anyway, isn't that cool? My wife wants to take one of these to the barn so bad, and I just need to give her one because I think over there you can see a little pile. I got a pile of these. Well, we're not just going to do that. Okay, so for the guys, yeah, if by chance our guys win this, we've got a pretty cool Fibings poster there. Okay, so those are going to come to you. I don't know where to set them to keep them from getting trashed. And they won't be. I'm not going to send you trash posters. I'm not going to do that. Okay. So next up in our box, we just got some cool little Fibings. There we go. Some cool little Fibing stickers. Actually, I'm going to send several Fibing stickers because I got these little guys too. The folks at Fibings, they are great. They are just, what do you want, Chuck? And then they'll send, in fact, I just recently got another thing of these new placards, right? Okay, so, all right, here's what we're giving away. I know, right. Okay, so I got to pick this up. Scraps. Now, I don't want to say scraps because they're not scraps. These are nice, big remnants. Well, this is exactly what's going to go in the box, okay? So, let's start with some of our new embossed leather. I don't think we can see that one real well. But if you like black and purple, which is one of my favorite combinations, wow, that's gorgeous. Okay, we've got the croc. We've got some more brown croc. I'm making a mess here, but I don't care. Ostrich. This is actually what's going to be in the box. These actual pieces. All right, ostrich. We've got some of the brown embossed. And that's why I say these aren't scraps. These are remnants. Don't tell anybody because corporate go, why are you giving us away such a big piece, of scraps or remnants? Well, because I am. Okay, fire veg. There's some more of our embossed. More of the embossed. One of my favorite, this has become one of my favorite leathers. This is our, I'm just going to hold it. Okay. This is our cypress leather. I love this. Ren Fair, folks. Every pouch you've ever seen is made out of this. So we've got a nice big piece of pink. Nice piece. I think that's called dark tan. And then the turquoise. Oh, and this is just gorgeous. Okay. So that's the meat of what we're going to give away. But then also, I'm just going to go through my scrap box. And we got some suedes here. Oh, that electric blue, one of my favorites. God, it looks like my scrap box threw up on me. Anyway, so I'm going to pack all of that up. Going to get some posters and some stickers in there. So that, red Lexi. Okay, I'll toss that in there too. And who knows, I may just find a few other things to toss in there. Okay, so the giveaway word is poster. 3:45. Miriam's going to pick a winner, and I'll tell you what all we need to do. You just send an easy email. That's all it is, and we'll get these out. But give me about 48 hours because I'm going to ship these from here. I'm shooting hard tomorrow, so just give me about 48 hours to get these in the mail. Okay, so we got that. That's our giveaway information. Now, I've done nothing but yap. So how about we jump over here? Oh yeah, Ralph, I'm getting a head start on this week's giveaway. Ralph, you nailed it. That's exactly the right word, poster. Let's see. Carrie is with us. Carrie, good to see your name pop up. Oh, and the lobsters. Always keeping a smile on our face, Carrie. Thank you for that. Absolutely. JR Tom, it's good to see your name pop up. We haven't seen you a bit. I hope everything's all right with you, but it's good to see your name pop up. Glad you're with us today. Yeah, boy, it's sounding nasty out there. That line's going to hit us about 4:30. So luckily we'll get through the live, no issues. Um, oh, Vanessa Kitty. I finally made it before the start. Glad you did. You know what, y'all? Jump in anytime. We got jobs, kids, house, pets, things going, choring, right? Pitter patter, let's get at her. Um, jump in when you can. That's the point. Jump in, say hello. Don't say hello, just join in. That's all we ask. Have a good time with it. But two, I love the fact that everybody jumps in. Great questions, great comments. But more than that, y'all make the new people feel so welcome. God bless you for that. Absolutely bless you for that. Let's see. Oh, Taylor Miller. Ugh, stop prepping for this hurricane long enough to enjoy the live. Taylor. Yep, cross fingers in a prayer. Cross finger, y'all. Good luck with that. Good luck. And then let's see. Oh, well, we're batting down the hatches before Helene gets here. Got most stuff put up. Okay, just a few more to do after the live. Bless your heart. Thank you for making us a priority over what may be a Cat 3 coming at you. Unworthy. Unworthy. So, but thank you for being here nonetheless. I'm going to be thinking about y'all. Absolutely. Yeah, Carrie, praying for you. Absolutely. And we're staying with Ralph, y'all. Bless your heart. Roll bell. Good luck to all fighting hurricanes or any other troubles. We're here for you and with you. How nice is that? The perfect statement. Thank you for tossing that in there. The perfect statement. Let me jump down here. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. Stall Rev. Wow. Talk about somebody planning ahead. I wish just a little bit of what you got there could rub off on me. Started on Christmas presents. They're doing the Costrals. Costrals, if you're not familiar, is a leather formed drinking bottle. I gotta do a video on one. Did one sometime back. Was happy with the outcome. I don't know what happened. Well, we've met, so we know what happened. But anyway, it's here somewhere. I'll pull that out. We'll do one because those are fun. That's a cool project. Anyway, good luck on that, Stall Rev. Let's see. 2 designs for guys and gals in the family. Nice touch there. Very cool. Let's see. Brixbury, Darzal, Petra, Petra Trump Thoninson. Golly, please, y'all forgive me if I'm pronouncing your names wrong. I really hate. To me, that's the rudest thing you can do. I just don't have much to go on here, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Glad you're with us. That's the point. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Brixbury. So happy to catch a stream. I just got some veg tan to practice tooling and carving. Nice. Gonna binge the how-to playlist soon. Oh, between Daniel's technique, I can do some nice tooling. Absolutely. Daniel's the one. Yeah, to watch his videos to get all the ins and outs of some really, really nice tooling. He put something on the fan page I can't believe. I about fell out. Check out the Chuck. It's just on Facebook. On the fan page, Chuck Dorsett fan page. Yeah, if you're not familiar with it, jump on. Oh, damn. I look at that and think, I'll never get to that level of this craft. Yeah. But two, for the folks that are new, and I say this a lot, but I really mean it. Don't hesitate to put a new product or wait a minute, sorry, I shouldn't have been shooting this morning. There we go. Okay, all better. You hear me say this time and time again, but absolutely, if you're new to Leathercraft, don't hesitate to jump in, put your first project up there. I swear, every time I see somebody put, this is my first project or my first holster, I look at that and go, damn, that's your first one? Oh, man, you are on your way to a great craft and possibly a great career. Who knows what can happen here? Anyway, Brixbury, glad you're with us. Petra, Darzal, y'all, thanks for being here. I hope it's worth your time. I really do. Let's see, Guy Tarbert. Hope everyone in the Helene Path stays safe. Guy, thank you for that. If they're watching, they hear that. And bless your heart for your comments there. Um, JD fan, bless your heart. Best stream ever. Again, I feel so unworthy of that. I feel so unworthy. I see all these Facebook posts and other projects that people do, and I just think, man, I ain't the one to be sitting in this chair. I'm not. There's so I mean, now think about this. What all right, so a lot of us we can tool, we can stamp, we can make beautiful projects, absolutely. But how many of us can do, leathercraft, but also boot and shoe, person bag, holster, saddle, tack, harness, upholstery, garment? There's so many aspects to leathercraft. Is there somebody out there that can do all of them? That can make a sofa and a saddle? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, garment. I need to get into garment. I just haven't a little bit, but I mean, I'm talking, I'm going to do the nice doublets. And even Miriam and I, we talked about, we've gotten a couple of requests for pants, leather pants. I've made a pair. Okay, let me back up on that. My costume pants, they're breeches. They're a little below the knee, but they lace at the waist, they lace at the knee. They've got kind of a cod piece because I wasn't about to pull off a zipper. But anyway, the trick here, take a pair of jeans, old pair of jeans that fit, cut them up, you got a pattern. Yeah. So we might try to do something like that. She said pants. I'm like, well, I can do maybe some costume. And I got nice suspenders on them because when you're wearing the armor, everything wants to go south. And you can have the nicest armor in the world, but if your pants are around your ankles, you ain't pulling it off. It's not working, right? So yeah, so I got a nice pair of suspenders on my so maybe we'll do a pair of breeches, old school breeches, right? Well, so that's we're talking the projects, they're coming out of nowhere faster than I can make them. They really are. But I'm gonna do my best. I figured out, okay, we did the math on this. All right. So when we acquired Ohio Travel Bag. Right. So I think they added 3,000 products to our 3,000 products, right? That were and this is like supply, right? This isn't like Weaver's got a bunch of different divisions, right? Weaver tool gear. We've got the equestrian, we've got livestock, the tree guys. Yeah, right. Anyway, so I figured it out. I try to add, excuse me. Okay, there we go. So I try to add 3 new products into every video, right? Just rule of thumb. It's not a rule. It's kind of a right. Anyway, so I figured out I only have to make 5,243 more videos. Well, that was a couple months ago. So maybe knock 10 off of that. Well, if we add that, that's like 100.3 years of making videos. So, well, that's a lot. That's a lot. I might not make all of those, but I'll try. You know what? I'm going to try. So anyway, all right. So back over here because I need to shut up. And right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Get me to talk about leather and the trick. The tricks get me to shut up. Right. Okay. So let's see. Michael Hayes. Posters, stickers, and leather. What a way to finish a Wednesday. Well, bless your heart, Michael. I'm glad you feel that way. Good. Very cool. Let's see. Dragon Designs. I think just short, abbreviated. DRGN, right? Is that? I hope so. So start a rip fair season. Oh, I'm busy making armor, pouches, and frogs. Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh, there's. All right. I'm going to go on a little rant here for those of us that aren't into the costuming. Humorous for a minute. But the armor. That's like 10 projects. Because, well, first off, you can make the armor. And that's like 12 pieces between the tauntlets, tassets, counters, bessigus, pauldrons, chouse, cuirass, right? All right, then war belts. You got war belts, 1 or 2. I like the 2. To me, that's so period. Larger or smaller for pouch, larger for your belt, your sword. I know I'm talking too fast because this ain't happening, right? Anyway, so your war belts, baldricks, back hangers. You're gonna do bracers. I like to do the wristbands. On my armor, I've got full arm, but it's a problem. It's a problem trying to move, you know. So I've gone with just wristbands, a really pretty matching wristband. Um, right, Baldrick's back hangers, dagger frogs, sword frogs, warhammers frogs, axe frogs, backhanger frogs. All right, how about all your pouches? And then boots, cloak, helm, hat, crown, simple. It just, you know what? It just goes on and on and on. Scabbards. Oh, I've got a matching scabbard. I think we did that one actually in the video. Matching scabbard for my armor. All kinds of sword belts out there. Wow. Anyway, it's like a 65 Mustang. You can bolt anything onto a suit. You can work on that project for 10 years and probably not still get everything together because my suits are 108 pieces. Actually, my full on with fingers and everything, 168 pieces. That's not hardware. No buckles, no rivets in that. That's all leather. But it does include like laces, and I've got little extensions and padding under the armors to carry all that weight. So anyway, the point is, it's a lot of projects in one. Red Fair's coming up. Oh man, we keep talking about going to Texas Red Fair. It just hadn't happened. There's 10 of us, and it's like herding freaking cats to get everybody to pick a weekend. It hasn't happened yet, but we're gonna try. Excuse me. I just should not have shot video all morning. Anyway. All right. Oh, Azrael Thanatos. Ooh, wizard hats. Oh gosh, you're kidding. Oh, all kinds of yes. Didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about that. But also too, Miriam wants me to get a pic because we did. Christmas is coming up. We did the elf. We did the elf hat. Yeah, these are our bells. These are not crappy craft store bells. These things are loud. And in fact, I think when I was doing the outro, I was wearing this. I couldn't hear what I was saying. Anyway, but isn't that a cool project? So Miriam wanted me to get a pic of me in the elf hat for some advertising. So we're gonna have to bring that up. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow morning. They should have some cool stuff coming out. Great sales. Let's see. Oh man, these are just y'all. I'm so sorry. I need to stop talking and start looking. Jack Dempsey. Okay. Wait, all right. I mended a nail in my tire by covering it with S18 and a piece of 4-ounce leather. Held for 2 days. Leather for the win. There's a whole new, all right, I'll put that project on the list. Repairing a tire with leather and S18. Very creative. And I'm surprised it held, but it did. I'm so glad you brought that one up. That is hilarious. There's another one too, which makes me, my lawnmower, it's got the bar. You know, you got to hold the bar, you let it go, it shuts down. I've got a piece of leather on there. I put that on 10 years ago because we've been in this house 10 years. No, 13, 14 years. A piece of, it's like our pebble grain Telfair leather, just cut a strap, tied that on. So, I mean, that's not manufacturer, you know, they frown on that, right? It's still holding that. It is still holding that 14 years later. Anyway, oh, that is funny. Jack, thanks for bringing that up. Oh, man, more than you know. Okay, Royal Bell, talking to Joe South. Thank you for a good reply, y'all. I'm sorry I missed so many of these replies and questions, but you know what? If you ask a question and I can't get to it, there's a bunch of people that are going to give you a great, solid, well thought out answer, probably with a lot of experience behind it. So, y'all, thank you for helping out. Eric Maldonado. Okay, I can only guess. What day you guys thinking about going? Eric, are you talking about somebody's got a comment in here about we're going to a Ren Fair? Oh, man. I'm going to have to go back through these, all 1,200, and I will absolutely go back through these and find out what's going on there, because if it's nearby, I might just throw my stuff in the truck and go. Oh, let's see. Okay, Azrael, Donatos. All right. One thing that could be a good episode is how to do some quick field repairs for some of the leather gear. Seems like something a lot of people, man, I've got one. I've got a field repair kit in my armor box. Good one. I'm gonna write that down. Because there's a couple of things in there that like extra lace, screws, glue, all kinds of things in there that you can make a quick, easy repair. I mean, we've been doing the rent fair for so long, things fall off and you know, you need to fix it. But if you've got a small repair kit, 10 minutes, you're back out and looking good. So good one. Good one there. Thank you. Um, oh man, Patricia Cleghorn, I'm not up to speed on that one, so I might have to look back and see what you're talking about. Some about mist in the mountains. Unless you had a goose chase you and bite your butt, you wouldn't understand what a great idea. I'm starting to get a feel for what's going on there, but I'll have to look back and check on that one. Uh, oh man, Roll Bell, Taylor Miller talking about a guitar strap, maybe. Oh, basket weave. Yeah. Basket weave's one you got to keep in a straight line. And there's ways you can use an anchor line or more, several anchor lines. Um, in fact, on my list for an upcoming leather element is geometric stamps. Just what are some great geometric designs, not just your basket weave. But the funny thing is, we've done a series of videos on stamps and combinations. Basket weave makes some of the coolest geometric stamp designs I've ever seen. Never thought about it. Never thought about it. So I'm going to include that in there. Josephus, Mr. Josephus. Okay, good. Thank you for another comment there. Uh, oh man, Viking Lady Designs. Haven't seen your name pop up in a while. I'm glad you're with us. I hope all is well. It sounds like it, Chuck. My kids and their friends are all going to the Texas Rent Fair for the first time this year. It's going to ruin them for all other rent fairs. They're never going to be satisfied after going to Texas Rent Fair. Wow. And if you're anywhere near it, you hadn't been to a rent fair, just go. Great family day. Oh, and you're going to see some of the coolest, most creative things you have ever seen in your life. The Ren Fair folks are some of the most creative people I've ever been around. Man, Jace R. Bless your heart. They got me started on a lot of stuff, and now I'm getting commissions for people's Renfest armor. Jace R. Nice to hear that. Hope you're having a great time with it. Make a little money too, but oh, when you make something for somebody and they come over to your house and they pick it up and they see it and their eyes light up, man, there's very few feelings in this world that are better than that one. Hope you have a great time with it. And I hope everybody that's got a commission with you absolutely loves everything you're doing there. Missed the house, Patricia. Two geese. I literally used the skirt as goose armor to protect me. Goose armor. And yet another project idea falls out of the sky into my lap. Goose armor. Okay. I'm starting to get some focus on what y'all are talking about. Man, let's see. Okay. Oh man, Cigar Cop. Getting ready for the USPCA Police K9 National Competition. Really? Oh man, good. Oh, it sounds like you got a booth. Going to be selling all kinds of leashes. Best of luck there. God bless you for doing that. God bless our police, our first responders. Wow, a canine competition. That's cool. That's very cool. Hatter Cat. I just picked up some secondhand leather stamps. Plan to set my nephews loose with them this weekend. Oh, I can't imagine what all they're going to create. Oh, and what a great time they're going to have, and what a great time you're going to have watching them. Thanks for bringing that up. Absolutely. And Cigar Cop prepping for a market on Saturday. Very cool. Very cool. Uh, oh man, yeah, my department is hosting it. Very Cigar Cop, best of luck on that. Absolutely. Uh, yeah, okay. Taylor Miller, I really like the half sun looking stamps. Yeah, those are pretty work well in curves. Absolutely. Um, let's see, I prefer a quality stamp, so I know it's not the stamp when it looks terrible. Oh, man, no, not true. I bet they look great. Kind of know what you mean. Yeah, kind of know what you mean. But no, I bet your stamping is just gorgeous. I love the stamp. I love the tool. Love tooling. There's just something about the stamping and the combinations. The Again, we did the math. I think if you combine 5 tools, 80 stamps, I mean, we carry 80 stamps of the really nice, the nicer stamps. Doing the math, I think if you use 5 stamps, you make a combination using 5 stamps, there's 5 million possibilities. I think that's right. I'll have to look back, but it's in one of the videos. I actually did the math on that. 5 million stamp combination possibilities. Now, I love tooling, but the stamps. I think I've settled into where I like the stamp. I like working with the stamps most. Anyway, so let's see. Yeah, got somebody that needs to clean some leather out there. It's a slippery slope. It really is. Uh, okay, roll bell. Let's see, just completed a modified version of the two roll framer bit. Oh, that was a great video. Great project and very practical. Almost 6 hours of hand stitching, though. I'm glad I find it relaxing. And I gotta say the same thing. I the hand sewing, and I hear from so many people, it's very therapeutic because when you're sewing your hands, muscle memory, your hands in minutes get to know that next hole is eighth inch out, eighth inch out, eighth inch. So it kind of frees your mind, all kinds of ways you could go, all kinds of projects and ideas and possible techniques. Oh, I do love the hand sewing. I really now on the production side, can't do it. Can't do it. It's just my opinion, but tooling and hand sewing are the two things that you really struggle to make money doing because it just takes so much time. It just takes so much time. And, if it's just a hobby and you do some tooling and you sell it, that's great. But production wise, you can't do it. I mean, some folks may say, oh, I can tool and make money. It's tough. It's because it's so time consuming and hand sewing the same way. Small projects, absolutely. But, some larger projects, rifle scabbards, things like that, that takes a little bit of time to sew. But anyway, and one good point too, your time, always more expensive than your leather. Yeah, always, almost 99.9% of the time, your time is always more expensive than your leather. I mean, by like that much. It absolutely is. Okay. We've been talking, haven't we? I've been talking. I need to shut up and let's talk some leather. I guess we kind of have. We kind of wandered off into food, which we can do, right? But anyway, trying to keep a little more up to time over here. Uh, JR time. Patricia Mayo. Yeah, you're right. Hand sewing is, I think, one of the most important skills in leathercraft because you can make anything. You don't have to have a one, two, three, $10,000 sewing machine to make a project. You can do it on your kitchen table, your coffee table. If you've got a little desk in a spare room, you can absolutely hand sew. And I will guarantee you it's going to look just as good or better than a machine stitch. And in my opinion, it's stronger. Now, a machine stitch, I'll explain. All right. Machine stitch is a lock stitch. So we've got that in every hole. The thread goes through, circles the bobbin, comes out. So we've got that. Okay. We've all seen this. One side of a stitch pops, the whole thing unravels. And I mean, it's easy to pull all of that out. Hand sewing, if you've ever tried to take out a hand sewing stitch, a saddler's stitch, yeah, you get it does not want to come out. You typically can pop every other stitch, but you got to do it face and flesh, or you're just not going to come back out. So that's one of the reasons I say The hand sewing is a stronger stitch. Where'd 45 minutes go? Because the point is, if you ever try to take one out, I think you'll agree. Damn, that's a good stitch. To the point that you can pop a stitch in the middle of an event, not even know it. It could be 3 events later before you even realize it. Then you come back in, back up 3 inches, give you enough room to tie a knot, re-sew that. 5 minutes, you're done, and it looks great. So anyway, okay. So Miriam is going to pick a winner for us. Let me jump back over to this. Oh, we've already got it. Well, she is all over it. She is just all over it. All right, our winner. Congratulations to Ted Chase. Ted, congratulations. You got some great posters, stickers, and I think some beautiful leather. So, all right. So here's what you're going to do, Ted. Send your name, address, and phone. Phone not necessarily, but just in case, but name and address specifically to the email address supplyinfo@weaverbrands.com. Supplyinfo@weaverbrands.com. Email us and give me about 48 hours to get this big box of beautiful scraps and posters out. I may even drop in a couple extra items for you. Who knows? Who knows? I got a lot of stuff in this shop. So Ted, big congratulations. Got some pretty stuff coming to you. Thanks for joining in and congratulations for winning. All right. So we're going to do this live. We're going to do a giveaway every live. So the way we do that, so one live, we're going to do something from Weaver. Nice big piece of leather, tool, something. Then the other lives, we're going to do from my shop to your shop. So Ted, my shop to your shop. I hope it's some pretty stuff. And I hope you can make all kinds of gorgeous projects out of it. And I hope the poster looks good in your shop. Yeah, congratulations. All right. So this is going fast. This is going by fast. All right. So we got a couple of things we have to do here. Okay, this is funny because this is just funny. So I brought home a bunch of rolls of leather from Weaver when I was there. And on one of the rolls of leather was beige, like so and so leather, SKU number, beige. Well, you can tell whoever wrote it was confused. Like, is it I before E or even? Bless their heart. I know when I saw that, I thought, you know what? They're going to go, oh crap, Chuck's going to see that. They're going to think I don't know how to spell beige. They're going to think I'm an idiot. He's going to think I'm an idiot. I don't know how to spell beige. Okay. Well, all right. Well, let's figure this out. So it's I before E, except after C, on Tuesdays and Thursdays in months that end in D. I think that's right. I think, don't hold me that, but I think that's right. So I don't know how to spell beige. And the English language, I've always heard the English language, it doesn't borrow kindly from other languages. It follows them down back alleys, beats them up, and then goes through their pockets, which makes perfect sense. Okay, so let's do this. Running out of time fast. All right, Sang Park. Sang may join us, may not, may be here. I'm sorry if I didn't see your name, but Sang came up with a great idea for some videos. What leathers do what, right? So we did one. It seemed to go over pretty well. So I'm working on another one there. But Sang, thanks for the great idea for a video. But to everybody, if you've got a great idea for a video, don't hesitate to jot it down here. Let us know regularly. We will jump off of my schedule. It's just fluid as water. Oh, man. I know Miriam gets my schedule and just looks at it and goes, because she knows in 5 minutes it's going to be different. I'm going to say, oops, wait a minute. I want to. Anyway, drop in some great ideas. We'll absolutely do a video on those. Absolutely. We've done it before. Break into the schedule because somebody had a great idea. Oh, yeah, it happens regularly. All right. Notes from the boss, and I can't believe that. I'm surprised Weaver is doing this. Okay. So today's the last day to enter. Now, get this. Free leather for a year giveaway. I added this up. It's $200 a month worth of free leather. Over a year, $2,400 worth of free leather. It's time to get some of that Herman Oak. It's time to get some of that Shaheen. Absolutely. Anyway, I even emailed Miriam. That's $2,400 worth of free leather in the year. Is that right? She said, yeah, that's right. Okay. So last day to enter that, you can find all the information on our website. All right, let's see. The retail store will be open. Um, they're not typically open on Saturday because it's a big deal. It's because we have to bring in warehouse people and picking people. It's just it's a there's no real easy answer to this. The point is, October 5th from 8 a.m. to noon, ooh, popcorn and cider will be served. Oh, that's nice. They're going to take care of you at Weaver. There's not a person in that building that I don't absolutely love to be around. How common is that? I mean, any job, there's always that one person that you just don't want to be around. I mean, it's the truth, right? I haven't found that person at Weaver. 300, I don't even know how many people we got at Weaver now. I think it's well over 300 and not one person. It's just Weaver. Anyway, all right. All right, so notes from the boss. Now, I mentioned that we've got a game changer. We do. One of the videos we shot, raw footage up there, was our dye shop. Kindest people you've ever met. Pat, Derek, Kendra. Oh, I got a list here of everybody's name in it, and I don't think it's close, but I want just a big thank you and hello to everybody. Noah, y'all, thanks for a great time. Here's where I'm going with this. Okay. We make dyes. You can send in literally a pencil drawing of a dye, and they will make your dye. Now that's just it's got a protective. In fact, you can peel that off. Yeah, there we go. It's got a protective surface on that. Yeah, there's our dye, and it is sharp. Okay. Now on our dyes, these are full-on production shop dyes. You can add oblongs, round holes, round ends, English punch. And I mean, you can literally send in a pencil drawing and they'll make a dye. Okay. They're kind of expensive for us crafters. We have an answer to that. Poly-backed clicker dyes. And these are beautiful. I watched them make these. It's literally a machine. You work in the design digitally, and it goes and then spits out a freaking dye. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. Faster to make. Now, they were saying they can get these out in about 7 days and far less expensive than our larger dyes. Now, the foam here, that's called ejection foam, because when we click on this, that's going to push the product back out. Because you notice we got nothing on the back here to push. Without this foam, that can be a little bit of a headache. Now, notice too, it's not the same thickness there. So these dyes are not made to punch out 100,000 pieces. Well, probably 10,000. Well, but also too, these are good up to about 7 to 8 ounce. And also they say, don't be careful with your adjustment on your clicker, because if this is going too deep into your clicker board, this is not secured. It doesn't really need to be because all the pressure is down. But the point is if this gets too low or too deep into your clicker board, when you let it up, very likely that dye is going to come out. But other than that, that is a beautiful dye. In fact, that's a little flip over keychain. You can see it in there. And right here, that's like a bag tag. In fact, there we go. We've even got a round hole in that. Game changer for us crafters. Now, if we're making one item at a time, not going to be a big help. But for those of us that are going to start doing shows, craft fairs. What is that? I don't know what that one is. I don't know. It's telling me something. Something's supposed to happen right now. I don't know what it is. I know I have alarm for 3:50. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, for those of us that want to do some craft shows, or maybe we make a lot of a single project that we love, that's going to be the perfect way to go. Fast, inexpensive, and it's a very well-made dye. Now, it's not on the level of this one, but for us crafters, that's the perfect way to go. So that's our poly-backed dyes. All right. So we got that out of the way. One more cool point, and I just happened to find these. I got to make some projects for a movie called Just Visiting. John Hughes film called Just Visiting. Great family film. A knight and his squire accidentally get boosted into the modern Chicago. Jean Reno, Christina Applegate. I've had a crush on Christina Applegate since all the way back to Married with Children. Al, rub my tushy. Oh, that was one of the great. Al had some of the best lines ever. JPEG, maybe I'm mismanaging my $3.85 an hour. You've heard of my investment firm, EF Nutton. Oh, anyway, the point is, I found these. These are the original character drawings for Tybalt and Andre, the knight and his squire that actually come forward. The actual final costumes came out a little differently, but if I can remember, I made their scabbards, war belts, drinking horns, chainmail pouches. Can't remember what else. I'll have to watch the film again, but it's a good family film. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Those were the original character drawings. I've just kept them all these years. All right. Okay, one more. Boy, we're running out of time fast here. Okay, so on the video side, made some great videos up while I was in Ohio. We're gonna have those coming out over the next couple of weeks. They're gonna have to be edited and all that. Yeah, okay, so we talked about that. All right. But too, like I said, I had a major craft fail on a project video. Yeah, it went south fast. Yeah, fast. Anyway, so I had to come up with one. And I just picked one out of the air that because I have one of these. And it's not even on my list. Because we did a full length apron, shop apron, came out great. Well, this is my old apron. I made this in the 90s. And I love to wear this whenever I do shows. Well, not technically if in the booth at the Weaver shows, not anymore. But I love the waist apron. The larger aprons are a little bulky, a little hot, and I don't really need all that protection. So coming out this Friday, we've got one made out of our cypress leather, natural edge. Now, I didn't lace our pockets. In fact, we've got a really pretty sew line there, a stitch line. I didn't expect that. It's done on the 303. But anyway, it's got a nice... Anyway, so we've got a good shop apron coming up. Because if you're doing craft shows or craft fairs, you got a booth, demos, classes. Oh, you got to have that, right? You got to look the part. So anyway, that's coming up Friday. We got some more videos coming up after that. I think we've got some really pretty projects coming up. I will leave that to you to decide that. But I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that we got some good project videos coming up. All right. 3:57. I think we got everything in today. I think we actually did. Yeah, nothing else on my table. All right, we might even come in on time today, which that's kind of out of the ordinary. But also, too, one thing we didn't get to squeeze in, I didn't have time to work it into my script, the fan page. Everybody that put something in on the fan page, thank you so much for putting in just your beautiful work. And I love the descriptions. I love... I used so-and-so and I had a problem here, but I did this to fix it. And some folks will say, I've got a mistake here. And I did, looking at the picture, none of us are going to see your mistakes. You're going to see every one of them, and it's going to stick out like a sore thumb forever and a day. Nobody else is going to see those. I mean, right. It's our project. We know where the mistakes are, but I promise you, nobody is going to see those. Nobody is going to see those except for us. So that may be just a little bit of a help. I know my PB&J sandwich is fighting back. Right. And I've just been on a roll. I think I've had too much coffee today. That might be maybe a little bit too much coffee, but nonetheless, all right, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to get this out again. Congratulations on that. I hope it's a great gift, a great prize, great giveaway. And if it is, we'll do this again. Absolutely, because I got a bunch more posters over there. Yeah, posters and stickers. So, all right, y'all, we're going to wrap it up. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I'll see if I can stop talking so much and so fast and let y'all talk a little bit, because that's what this is about. Not me. Y'all. All right, so if I didn't get to say hello to you, Jamal 11, Bridget Benson, Creativity is Life, Pam Watson, y'all, Night for Today, Tina Dennis, y'all, please forgive me for not getting to say hello to everybody. Like I say, we could get between 800 and 1,200 comments, and it's just not physically possible, to say hello to everybody. And I hate that. I do hate that. But maybe somewhere along the way, we'll get to meet face to face. I would live for that. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna leave this open for just a minute. If you got something in there you wanted me to see, I'm just talking to you. Just should have done that 60 minutes ago. Anyway, if you wanted me to see something I wasn't able to, drop it in there. You can always contact me on our website. We've got an email address there. Don't hesitate to email me if you want to. Y'all, it's an absolute pleasure to spend this time. I think that's why I've been talking so fast, because this is a freaking blast. Spending this time with y'all, it's the pinnacle of my week. It absolutely is. So, y'all, prayers to Florida, Bama, Mississippi, Louisiana, maybe, Georgia, South Carolina. Y'all, our prayers are with you. Batten down, tuck in, or get out of the way. And in 2 weeks, we're going to come back and hope for the best on that. But I'll see if I can't get next time we get together, we're going to get a giveaway from Weaver. I'll see if I can't pick something really good, a good tool or a good piece of leather, something out of the ordinary. We'll find something good for you. Absolutely. So, all right, y'all, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Y'all have a great evening, great second half of your week, great weekend. I hope you got something great on your work table to work on, something to look forward to. Spend a great evening in your shop, having a great time. Love y'all more than you know. God bless each and every one of you. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Good luck with your project. Okay. Bye, y'all.